So, how long have you been making music?
I've actually only been making music for like 3 months now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm really new to this, but I've been really just like invested into it for my newer project, the Graffiti Scars EP. I actually I like upgraded to a professional microphone, and I just kind of like am trying to up the quality of everything.
Awesome. Yeah, I think like a lot of artists should like definitely do that because I like making music as a hobby and stuff like that, but like sometimes you got to be like, okay, like it's time for the singles, the EPs, the albums and stuff like that, and getting that professionally recorded goes like a long way.
Definitely.
So, do you like make any of the productions, or do you like have like friends that produce for you, or?
So I usually just find the beats online. I have a couple of different websites where producers can like upload their stuff and you pay them the rights.
Oh, cool.
And then I'll kind of like mess with them myself and kind of like modify them to be the sound I want, and I'll kind of like do different effects on them, and then I'll kind of just do that.
For sure. What kind of like vibe would you say your music is going for?
Currently kind of just like very sad and emotional, just like trap beats. But for next year, I'm gonna kind of just start off something new. I'm kind of going for like a rock album next year.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like switching the script completely. But right now, I would say just like really sad emo, just like trap hip hop.
That's what's up. So, like, I'm kind of interested in the rock album now because, like, I don't know. I like listening to a lot of different kinds of music. Besides this show, I also do an electronic program. I go to metal shows and listen to all sorts of stuff. So, like, what sort of things are, like, influencing your upcoming rock album?
So if I'm gonna be honest, I actually have a lot to tease about that rock album.
Uh-huh.
I have a lot of different featured artists on that one. Some bigger artists. I'm finishing up this week a new song with a bigger artist. Her name is Cottontail.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have a song with her. And then one of my biggest inspirations is Graveyard Princess. We're working on a bunch of collaborations. We have like 3 demos that we're working on together.
Oh, wow,
We're
nice.
working on a bunch of rock songs. So they're kind of like my big inspirations right now for this rock kind of motive.
For sure. So, I think we'll just take a break real quick. We'll play one of your new songs. It's called Hands Around My Throat. You're listening to Word Around Town on KOPN Columbia 89.5 FM.
Something big and shiny, but that's a long lost fantasy. How big and sad, just you and me.
I didn't wanna say goodbye that day. Looking back, that could've been the worst way. You didn't wanna say goodbye to my face. Left me all alone in a new place. I still miss you, but I see our love was the issue. I thought I could fix you after everything we've been through. I look like a dumb fuck every time I turn to someone. I miss you. Don't wanna love another like you. I tried to end my life, yeah, I had to push through. I never thought you would do this to me. All I gave you was my world. You said I never gave a f. All I did was love you. Texting your blocked number, the silence only gets louder. I've never felt sadder. I miss you so much. I miss your love, miss your touch. I miss the way we fought, miss the way we hugged. I hope you find the one to love. Now you're gone, and I don't know how to feel. I miss you so much, and now I'm just alone. And now you're gone, and I don't know how to feel. I miss you so much. I guess I'm better off alone. I didn't wanna say goodbye that day. Looking back, that could've been the worst way. You didn't wanna say goodbye to my face. Left me all alone in your place.
right, and we are back here on KOPN 89.5 FM, where I totally messed up. This is not the first time this has happened, unfortunately. That was not Hands Around My Throat. That was For the Better off the EP, right?
Yep, featuring Michael.
Awesome. Could you tell us a little bit about that one?
Yeah, so that is actually the final track on my debut EP, the one that gave it away. That one's featuring one of my best friends. He's actually not from here. He's from LA, and we've actually kind of just met at some parties and concerts in LA. And he was just featured on the song, and it was just a good little, like, ender. It's kind of just about just, like, ending a relationship and just, like, walking away and seeing how much you miss them still, but, like, knowing it's for the better.
For sure. Yeah, that's yeah, it's a good song. I like it a lot. Like, it definitely like we were talking earlier about like some artists that sort of like influenced you, and I could like definitely hear like the Little Peep influence in that one, like definitely. What other sort of like stuff do you like listening to when it comes to like influences for your music?
So I really love Little Peep, like you said, and then Suicide Boys are really good. I love Bones, Ghostman, just kind of like any of that soft trap. And then I've kind of been getting into like some random artists that I just like do like the YouTube radios, and I found
cool
independent artists like that.
Yeah, like for me, it's kind of hard balancing because like I like a lot of like sort of more mainstream artists, but I also like underground stuff, and it's like sometimes like finding those underground artists is like really hard sometimes. Like you got to really be digging for it.
Yeah, I've tried to make it my goal, like doing music is just finding new music, finding new things to inspire me. So I keep doing like the like radio playlists whenever you can, and I'll try to find like similar songs that I like that.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. So, let's see here. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I feel like such a boomer right now putting the CD in the tray. We're going old school. Let's see here.
So if y'all don't know, I actually do have CDs and vinyls.
Really?
And t-shirts, stickers. I have like a whole merchandise store. It's lithaferic.com, LITHAPHERIC.com. It's all my merch, and it supports me directly for all my music and projects. I don't use that money for anything else other than just like my next projects and photo shoots and stuff.
Nice, very cool. Yeah, I wish more people did more like physical like records and stuff like that. And like, I mean, records are difficult. They're also really expensive. But CDs and stuff like that are like pretty cool too. Like I love going to like the merch table after seeing a show and like picking up some stuff. Like it's a missed opportunity if you don't have that.
Dude, I'm a merch junkie. Like whenever, like that was one of my biggest inspirations. It's like I've always collected merchandise of different artists, and I don't know, it's just like something I always dreamed of. So I always was like smart about getting into this. I was always like branding. There needs to be marketing, there needs to be t-shirts, there needs to be vinyl, CDs,
Totally.
you know?
Yeah, it's good promo. Like honestly, I drew my logo like while I was at work one day, and like now I just have it on t-shirts all over the place. And like there's people that I've run into that like don't know that it's me. like they're wearing my logo, they've got my like stickers and stuff like that, but they don't know it's me. And I'm like, oh hey, nice sticker.
That's how it is for me too, because all of my like album art and stuff is of me in like full character, and then I'll just be out wearing one of my t-shirts and they're like, that's so cool, and I'm like, that's literally me. Thank you.
It's literally me. I'm self-promo right now. No, for sure. I've also been trying to get some of my friends up on Bandcamp and stuff like that, because like that's like a website where you can sell music like directly to people and also put like your merch and stuff like that on there.
Yeah, my manager's in a band, and he's been telling me to get on Bandcamp so much. He's been telling me to get on it.
Yeah, I mean, I make some pretty decent money off Bandcamp. I know some people are pretty mad at me for not having my stuff, air quote, on all platforms. But, you know, if you spend $1 on my store, that's like, what, 400 streams? Like, how many songs do you listen 400 times?
No, literally. I haven't made like any, like, I don't even make
Yeah.
music to make money. I just am like for the art, you know?
Definitely. I feel like you would get like really easy to burn yourself out if you were just doing it for the money, because there's not a lot of money in music right now.
Definitely. And I found that out like working with some of my like some artists and stuff. I've definitely found out like who is just for the money and who's for the music. You know, I've definitely found the good ones and the bad ones.
Yeah, and that's a good talent to have because, like, sometimes, like, reading people is just as important as, like, knowing what you're doing in the music business.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I've like really cling to like Graveyard Princess. Like me and her literally just became best friends in like the past week, and we already have like 3 songs we're making together, and we're working on merch together. Like we're working on the
Nice.
show we're trying a lot. Like I really like her and her energy.
For sure. Yeah, it can be like when you find those people, it's like awesome. Like I love like being in the studio and collaborating, and it's just like you can just feel like the energy being like, okay, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Like we're totally doing this.
Definitely.
So you were mentioning like shows. Have you done any shows before?
I haven't, but it's been like one of my biggest things I want to
Mm-hmm.
do. Like literally, I told myself like with this whole music thing, I pretty much just tell myself like a goal and when I'm gonna do it, and if I don't do it, it's like I'm not making it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And my goal is literally like if I don't do a performance by 2026, I'm not making it, you know.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, there are some places where you can perform around here. Off the top of my head, B-Side Records and Cafe Berlin both have open mics and stuff like that, which like sometimes like I do see people like out there like doing like rap music out there, and it's like it's awesome to see because I think like sometimes it is important to do that because like you can get in front of a different audience.
Yeah, and I found like I don't even know what it was called, but my friend just took me to this place downtown, and it was in this random building. And you just go up in an elevator, and they have a full concert on like the 4th floor of this random building in downtown
Really?
Columbia. I think it was like Sunshine or something. Like they have, and they're like trying to do a festival next year.
Oh wow, that's really cool. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just like cool little spots in Columbia, I feel like.
Yeah, that's one of the nice things I like about Columbia. I think the music scene here is really great. A lot of awesome people out here, but like also a lot of talented people and a lot of like weird spots where you can go. Like I don't know, I was at PDM last night. Like I still go to weird spots and like listen to music that's just like out there, and I'm just like sitting there in the back, like, yeah, this is awesome. So, where would you do a show if you were sort of like planning one? Like, what sort of artist would you get on there?
So I really actually want to get Graveyard Princess, and I've tried some other different artists. I've asked a few that I'm working with, and they didn't really like want to do that because most of the artists I'm working with are based in LA, so it's kind of like hard finding a medium.
Yeah, especially because it's like hard to get out to LA from here.
Yeah, I've only been there twice for 2 different shows, and they weren't for my like anything. But I try to go to LA and just like pop out because I really like the LA scene too.
Yeah, I was actually out in LA this summer, and it was a great time. I had a friend out there, and I was just sort of staying out there and seeing a bunch of stuff, doing touristy stuff. It's funny, like the first 24 hours between when I landed there, I got out of Burbank Airport, and they took me to Jamba Juice and what is it, Amoeba Music, and I was just like, this is, and In-N-Out. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, you're taking me to all these spots, and I haven't even been here 24 hours.
I love traveling and just going places, especially for concerts. I'll like find an excuse to go anywhere. Like I went and saw Smoke Dope 2016 perform in Texas, and that was really fun too.
Oh man, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been to Texas in a long time.
That was my first time. I don't think I'll go back.
Fair enough.
No hate, Texas, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, like Texas has a really cool music scene. I really like a lot of the Houston rappers. Some of the Austin and like some of the other ones are like pretty cool too. But like, am I gonna go down there? Probably not.
Maybe never.
Yeah, but like those scenes are like kind of interesting because they're so self-contained because there's so many people there. I think it kind of like blew my mind when I was getting into some of the Houston hip hop culture stuff where like people were like literally making a living selling CDs out of their car.
Yeah.
Like you just pull up and like are selling CDs because there's like hundreds of thousands of people down there. Like it's huge. You don't have to leave your city.
Yeah.
Columbia is definitely not like that. But
I wish.
yeah, I kind of wish. I really wish sometimes that like we would like go out and like support each other more as like artists and creatives.
I've been really finding that like energy online. Like I don't just sell like the CDs and stuff. Like I do like because my the whole thing is like visuals too. So I also sell like portraits and signed pictures, like signed Polaroid photos, and people just pop out just to like support. And I really think just like supporting each other is as artists is like key.
Very cool. Do you do like the cover art for your music stuff?
So that's actually one of my best friends. She lives in, I think it's Argentina.
Oh,
I may be
cool.
wrong, but she's like a tattoo artist, and she's one of my best friends. I have like 4 of her drawings tattooed on my body, and she's just designed all my merch and like all my album covers. She actually designed this sick album cover for this song I have. It's like me and Cottontail and like a dog cage for the rock song we have together. And
Oh,
it's
awesome.
so cool.
That's cool. Yeah, I work with like a lot of artists for like my stuff that like are like friends of mine as well. But like having like a consistent artist working on your like stuff and having that like cohesive aesthetic like goes like a long way sometimes.
And I just met her like whenever I wanted tattoos from her, and then our friendship just kind of grew, and she like her drawings and everything just like fit my vibe and my aesthetic, and it's just been perfect. Like it's been an amazing collaboration with her.
For sure. Well, I am so sorry that I messed up exporting these songs. I have a day job and sometimes I just like forget things. But we're going to listen to another one off the CD, which thank you again for getting me because this is awesome and I'm a big fan of physical media. But we're gonna play "Runaway" off the CD.
Yep.
Once I figure out how to use this CD player. Okay, hold on. I'm having a boomer moment right now. There we go.
You told me your plans to run away. A day after I ruined everything, your words cut deep. Reading through the pain, I read every word you said. It replaced in my head about the life you saw together, like we dreamed and treasured. I miss you more than anything. I would give up everything just to be with you another day, some way. I hope to see you, babe. How do I live without my baby boy? I feel so fucking stupid. Was it really worth it? Keeps me up all night. I'm still in love with you, but I can't let loose like I used to. You told me your plans to run away. A day after I ruined everything, your words cut deep. Reading through the pain, I read every word you said. It replaced in my head about the life you saw together, like we dreamed and treasured. I miss you more than anything. I would give up everything just to be with you another day, some way. I hope to see you, babe. How do I live without my baby boy? I feel so fucking stupid. Was it really worth it? Keeps me up all night. I'm still in love with you, but I can't let loose like I used to.
All right, and we are back here on Word Around Town. I am here with Lithoferic,
Yep.
and we just heard "Runaway" off their first project. Which, when did you drop this?
October 17th.
October 17th, so this is pretty new.
Yeah, that one, and that was my first debut project. It was honestly the first song I made on it was the one that gave it away. And then I think the second song I made was Runaway, the one we just played.
Mm-hmm.
And those were honestly just like demos I had on my phone whenever I was first getting into music. And I was like, I don't even know if I can do this. Like, I don't know if these are good. And I sent them to a couple of friends and they just hyped me up. And that's how this whole EP came about. Like, I just started making more songs with their recommendations. And that's how the EP came.
For sure, for sure. So can you tell us a little bit about like the production on that and sort of like what sort of things were inspiring you to make that song?
Yeah, so that whole EP is honestly kind of just like me processing a really kind of hard time over the summer with a relationship of mine. That song is really just about just showing love and then it kind of just backfiring and the other person running away from you. And with the production, again, I just find beats online and I just pay the producers and then I kind of mix it myself. And then I do all the like vocal mixing and mastering. I do that all myself.
Oh, nice.
So I usually do like 5 or 6 vocal takes and they're all separate and they're all different. And then I usually use different effects and like blend them all together to get like my sound.
Nice. So like what program do you use to do that? Because like I don't know a lot of people who like mix their own vocals, honestly.
I do it all on BandLab, and I have like a really nice, like, it's the Shure microphone, and I just like plug it directly into my phone, and I'm able to produce everything on BandLab, and I pay for like the monthly subscription, so I get like all the good perks and stuff. But I found that to be like my favorite right now. It's really easy to use if you're just getting into things, and there's a lot of like good auto tune and like good like presets and stuff there.
For sure, yeah. I know like a lot of like local artists who like produce on like their phones, which is just like it's something that I can't quite get over sometimes, you know, because like back like in the day, like you had to spend a lot of money to like get a song recorded, and now you can just do it on your phone.
Yeah,
Like
actually, something that's crazy is the one that gave it away. That whole EP was recorded on a $12 pair of headphones.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like literally in my closet and in a hotel room in St. Louis, and a $12 pair of headphones, and I did that all.
Yeah, no, it's wild to process this. I mean, like the accessibility of music these days is like really changed.
You just need YouTube, find a good beat, and then just get cracking, you know?
For sure, for sure. Besides music, what else do you do as an artist?
I'm actually like my full vision is really just like makeup and drag.
Okay.
I kind of like take the full thing to my extent. I really like to dress up. If y'all ever kind of want to see that since we're on the radio, check out my Instagram. I do a lot of looks on there. I really like to do like exaggerated makeup and crazy contacts and yeah.
Yeah, that stuff is cool. Like, I definitely think like it helps if you're doing something like that to like really over exaggerate it. And I think that's like part of the fun of doing like the performances and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I'm really into like choreography too. That's why I really want to do a show, is because I've been like low key freestyling and practicing some choreography. And it's just like Lithoferic as a whole just is a vision, like dancing, visuals, makeup, music, everything is just like so to a T.
It's good to have that vision and commit to it, you know. It's very respectable. Yeah, so you're planning on doing like a show next year and stuff like that. Like what sort of things would you like imagine going on like with your show? Like would you have like a DJ or would you have like a live band or like
So me and the person that I'm trying to plan the show with, Graveyard Princess, we've been kind of talking about it because it's her first show too. And I think that we're just going to do like DJ and play our instrumentals. But we have some cool things planned for like maybe, I don't know, we might try to get like a live artist for like our songs or something.
That'd be cool. I do like when like artists like do like live performances with like a backing band and stuff like that. I think it's really cool when that happens.
I think it brings a lot more like live energy to the music.
For sure. So, is the other artist a local as well, or are they from LA?
So she's actually not too far. She's only about 5 hours away. I think she's in Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
So we're working on a bunch of songs right now. We have like 2 or 3 together. And we really like, we're kind of visualizing some music videos for those too, and we really want to just like meet up and make a bunch of music and like music videos and stuff.
For sure. Yeah, it's interesting how you can like make friendships like online like that. It's like I've never met you in person, but like we hang out all the time.
Yeah, like I met her just like I'm actually in this like group chat on Instagram with like a bunch of small artists, and they're all like really young, like they're all like 15 to 18. So they're all just kind of like me, like on headphones, like with a dream. And we all just kind of like, that's how I met Graveyard Princess there. She just shot me a message and was like, yo, I'd love to feature you. And then we've worked on a few songs together.
Very cool. It sounds like you have like a vision and like are like sitting here like with a lot of like commitment to doing this, which is refreshing, definitely.
Honestly, like it took, I think August, I just had like a breaking point in my life where I was going through a lot of mental health issues. And I really was at like a point where I was going to end it all. And I really was like, I really want to perform. I really care about music. And I was like, this is what I'm going to do. And if it fails, it fails. But I was like, if I'm going to live, I'm going to be Lithophairic, you know?
Mm-hmm. For sure. So I think we should take a quick break. We just played Runaway and For the Better, and then we were talking about playing That Night also off your new EP, right?
Yep, that's a pretty good one.
Cool. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play that, and then I am going to play the hit single Hands Around Your Throat next time for sure. I need to stop messing up. But yes, this is That Night. All right, and we are back here in the KOPN studios for Word Around Town. My guest here, Letha Farrick, just dropped an EP like last month.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good. We just heard That Night. Could you tell us a little bit about that track?
Yeah, that is actually about a specific night that I spent with my ex, and it's pretty much just like reliving the fantasy night in your head and just like how perfect that could be is pretty much what the song's about.
Yeah. Interesting. Always like a bizarre thing when that happens. It's like, oh, this is like a person that I'm like definitely like not around anymore. But like sometimes there are still like good memories and stuff like that attached to it.
Yeah, I definitely tried to, like, my whole thing with music is I like to be so vulnerable and I like to just push things to the highest extent, like love and hate, death and life. Like I love to just push it to the craziest extent, and I really tried to like do that with that EP.
Well, sure. Okay, yeah. And have you thought about doing any like videos and stuff like that for this project or any of your other projects?
I really wanted to. There's actually a place I love in St. Louis, Missouri. I go up there for a lot of the like photography. It's the graffiti wall in St. Louis.
Oh, cool.
Actually, like that purple, like the like background of my EP cover is like one of the graffitis at the graffiti wall, and then I just like take a picture of it and I edit it and make it like my own.
Yeah, that's very cool. I don't know. Shocker, we're on a show about hip hop and R&B and stuff like that. I think graffiti's pretty cool.
That's like my whole vibe. Actually, like one of my like nicknames is like I'm known as like the graffiti diva. And
Nice.
so I would love to do like a music video in the like graffiti wall. I think that'd be so cool to like have like shots of me walking throughout like the long. It's like a desert kind of. I don't know if you've been there, but it's really cool.
I haven't. It's really hard for me to get out of Colombia.
It's like right
kind of
on the
bounded
edge.
here.
It's like right on the edge of like the St. Louis Arch. So like right, like if you go there and then just make a right, it's just like walk a mile down, and then it's just like this mile long. Like it's an abandoned town actually, and there's a
Really?
bunch of abandoned buildings there, and it's just graffiti dead, like everything, the floor, everything. There's like crazy like shipping buildings that are just tore down and just full of graffiti. It's so cool.
That's cool. That sounds like a haven for street artists for sure.
No, definitely. The first time I went down there, there was a bunch of graffiti artists just listening to music and like vibing together. It was like a community. I really love that.
For sure. Yeah, like I don't know. I've always had like a respect for graffiti and like artists who do that because like you're really putting yourself out there like publicly,
Yeah.
but you're also really putting yourself out there in terms of like you could get busted for this one day while you're painting a wall.
And I definitely feel like there's like right and wrongs with graffiti. Like there's definitely places you shouldn't do it. But if you're doing it in like a not really like bad area, like if you're just spray painting a random like concrete wall, ain't nobody hurting that. Like
Yeah, I think it's different if it's like a mural or if it's like a memorial thing. Like
True.
if I see somebody like tagging that or like there was like somebody who like sprayed graffiti on the like the bur oak tree.
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
what are you doing? like what are you
get
doing?
a dumpster or something.
Yeah, like go tag a dumpster, Jeff. Like geez, that tree's gonna outlive you by multiple years. No one's gonna know who you are. Yeah, I think there's like some other elements of like hip hop that I like really like that I wish I could get more of on here. I have had dancers on here before, and I have had like other DJs, music producers and stuff like that. But like yeah, it can be difficult sometimes because I feel like for a lot of like, especially since it's the radio format with audio and stuff like that, it's hard to like get people like that on there because like if your performance is so visual and so like about like that performance aspect, it's hard to get that over the airwaves.
Listening right now, I'm in like full. I have one like red eye contact, one black contact. Like I'm completely visualed up, and it's just me and Brett in the studio.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like the most like authentic, and I feel the most confident, and just like when I'm in character and everything.
For sure. Yeah, I don't know. I've always found like drag and stuff like that fascinating. I actually did DJ a few drag shows once, and they were like a lot of fun. But like, I felt like I overthought them going in. I was just like, oh man, like what do I play here?
No, they're really chill. Like you
Mm-hmm.
just need some club vibes, you know.
Yeah, it's just like what kind of club vibes. That's always the issue. I'm an English major. I like to care about words, and when you say things, I gotta know about that. So, like when you say club vibes, I'm thinking like I don't know, some like Jersey club, like house music,
No, you
techno
need some
kind of
like
stuff.
some like girly pop, like Charlie XCX.
Yeah, like you could throw that stuff in
you
there
know?
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like I used to DJ like at Social Room a lot, and so like that kind of like club vibe would be like totally different. Like,
Yeah.
so I don't know, words. Yeah, I've actually been messing around with like producing some like crossover stuff that's kind of electronic music, part hip hop, and like I'm always like trying to find artists that are like willing to like do something like that. But sometimes it can be difficult because like especially with like some genres, like you're working with really slow instrumentals. Or like you're working with a certain beat type, and then all of a sudden you've got like a 4/4 techno beat or whatever, and it's just like, how do I even like go over this?
That's something I'm like just now learning about is like the tempos and everything. Like as I
Mm-hmm.
make new songs, I'm like each song's a different tempo, and I gotta like actually learn music.
Yeah, yeah, it's worthwhile to do.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't. This might be a controversial take here. I don't think you need to know music theory.
Yeah.
You just need to make sounds that sound good and put them together.
See, that's my thing. Is like I'm in a group chat with a bunch of artists, and they're always like, well, "How come your stuff sounds so good? Like you just started in October." And I'm just like, "You know it sounds good, and you make it sound good." Like
You make it sound good. That's
I'm
a
like,
great way to put it.
like I don't know. Like if you're making music and you're like, "This sounds bad," then you're probably not making it right. I don't know.
I don't want to put anything out that I think sounds bad. Like if I'm not co-signing it, like what am I doing?
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. I definitely like when I put out something, like I want to make sure it sounds good. Like I want to make sure that like everything I want about it is perfect, even if it's like the album art and like all that. Like it needs to be like a complete package. Otherwise, it's like I don't want to just put out throwaway tracks. Like my music isn't throwaway music, you know?
No, and I feel that way so much to the point where like I can barely have unreleased songs. Like whenever I make a song, I'm like this song is getting released. So like I'm just like I fully commit. Like I haven't really had a song where I'm just like this is trash. Like if I'm making a song, I'm like I'm gonna make this song, you know?
Yeah, and that's a good attitude to have, honestly. I'm in like album producing mode, and like I've been working on EPs, and I think like that's a different mindset where it's like I want to have this full project,
Yeah.
and I want to have it be like a cohesive thing, versus like I have this cool song and I want to put it out. There's like nothing wrong with that, but like it's like two different mindsets of like, do I want to keep this for the album or do I just want to throw it out there?
That's what I'm
It's a tough
struggling
choice.
with is like trying to do an album. That's what I'm trying to do for 2026. And it's just like making enough tracks and making them sound cohesive. Like I almost was going to call it a mixtape because I'm like, I can't pull off an album. Like
Yeah.
it just seems like a lot.
Yeah, mixtapes are always a good bet, though. I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
like a good mixtape every now
I'm
and
thinking
then.
about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm still debating if it's going to be an album or a mixtape. But I do
Yeah.
have the name. I already, I'm going to name it Sweet Corruption. That's going to be like the rock album.
Awesome. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I was immediately thinking of like some artists that I know who do like kind of weird like metal rock like crossover stuff, kind of like the stuff that you do. That like I can't remember their names. You mentioned Suicide Boys and like a few other bands,
Oh, yeah.
but like I really think that sound is really interesting, and I like when people like do that sort of like interesting fusion of stuff. So would you like lean more heavily into that for your next project, or?
I don't know. For my next project, I'm really like going for the rock vibe, and I'm almost going for a concept album. Like
Oh,
I'm
cool.
trying to make it not as much about me and my personal life, and I'm trying to like really go in character. So like one of the big inspirations for the next project is like the back rooms and just like
Okay.
doing like different like pretty much like a fantasy world is how we're gonna try to put that. So that's gonna be really interesting, and that's something I've like always wanted to do is like make a music project and like have a character and like fully indulge it, you know, like with a concept.
Yeah, I think like concept albums when they're like really thought out are like awesome.
Definitely. That's what my goal is. That's why I'm trying to not leak stuff and I'm trying to be so patient with this next project because I feel like the past two ones I've done are really good, but I feel like if I just like let it cook a little bit longer and really like figure my stuff out, I feel like I can just make a banger.
For sure. So, let's talk a little bit about your latest EP. It was a two-tracker, right?
Two tracks on all streaming platforms, and then there's an exclusive track that's only on SoundCloud and YouTube because
Okay.
the sample got copyrighted.
Okay, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that will do it, but a little exclusive. And then low key, the reason I haven't gotten CDs or vinyls for the new EP is because I got sick, so I couldn't really record. But I'm trying to have like exclusive tracks on like the vinyl and the CD, so like that pushes people to get the physical media.
Yeah, it's always a good technique.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually did. I did like they're called like lathe cut records.
Yeah.
And they're sort of like limited run. Like you can press like 10 to 30 of them, and that's what I did for like a project that's like only on that format. And like some of those are floating around. Like if you've been to like a vinyl DJ around here, they probably have a copy, but like nobody else has a copy.
I did mine crazy, so I found a manufacturer that'll just make them. Like I found the 7-inch records are like the like most affordable, and I can just get them like one of one made. So I only got 5 made of the one that gave it away, my debut EP, and I hand numbered them. So if y'all want a vinyl, there's literally only 5 of that one on my website.
That is wild.
Yeah, and then they're hand numbered, signed. They usually come with like a sticker and everything. Yeah, go shop again. The merch store, LITHAPHERICK.com, lithaferic.com.
Man, you're just hustling everything now. We got T-shirts, we got records, we got CDs.
I had a crazy fan. Okay, not crazy in a bad way. Crazy like I love him. He bought one of my used makeup wipes. Like,
wow.
Like not like it wasn't like just like I scrubbed my face. Like I like imprint my like makeup design on it, and he bought it for $75 framed.
That's wild.
Like I felt like some rock star stuff. I was like, nobody just bought my used makeup wipe for $70. Oh, I'm making it, y'all.
That's wild. Yeah. Definitely.
I was texting all my friends. I was like, sell your used makeup wipes, y'all. Rock star.
Hashtag rock star.
Because I'll sign it too. I signed it, dated it. I was like, if you want it, you can have it.
Oh man, that is funny. I have yet to hear that as like a merch sale thing,
Yeah.
like used makeup wipes. That's
75.
awesome.
He lives in the UK. Literally,
What?
I had to ship it internationally.
So like was the 75 with the shipping?
Yeah. So
wow.
I only charged like $25 for the makeup wipe, and then he bought like a Polaroid picture of like the makeup look, and then shipping to UK was $50.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you don't have to do that. I was like, that's a lot of money. And he was like, no, I want to support it. And I was like, for a makeup wipe. And I was like, sure.
That's really cool. I actually have sold some like T-shirts to like Australia and a few other like bizarre countries where I'm like, how did you even like find out about me? But like I appreciate it,
Yeah.
you know.
I have so many fans in the UK actually. It's crazy. Like almost all of my biggest merch orders have been from UK like fans. Like this one fan has ordered 3 things. She like whenever I opened up my website, she spent $150 just
Wow.
buying like hoodies, t-shirts. She bought like so much on my shop, and it was like crazy. I literally like immediately Instagram like DM'd her, and I was like, dude, you're amazing. Like you just supported this song so much.
For sure. Yeah, I think like definitely like branching out and doing like merch and stuff like that is like a really good idea for artists.
It's
Like
so important, and no one realizes it. But you gotta be like, if someone just owns your CD or like anything, like you can like die, or Instagram could literally like, it's 2025. Instagram could disappear tomorrow, y'all. Like,
Yeah.
and like people would still own your stuff. Like that's so important.
yeah, and I think it's a good like merch opportunity too. Like kind of like what I said earlier, like when somebody buys a song for like $1, that's the equivalent of like 400 Spotify streams.
No,
like,
yeah.
I can't think of very many songs I've heard 400 times. I don't know if you can, but
No, and I think that's like definitely the most like way you can directly support an artist. Like literally all of the merch money, I have like a separate bank account for it, and I only use that for music. Like, so it's definitely a good way to support the artist too.
yeah, that's smart. That's smarter than me because I just put it into my regular bank account
No,
and then
I
I
have
spend
a
it on
separate
food.
one.
When you buy from my Bandcamp, you help buy me lunch.
I am hungry, y'all.
Ain't that the truth? All right, so we are up here on Word Around Town, KOPN Columbia 89.5 FM. My name is BhD The DJ, and we're up here with Lithoferic, who reached out to me via email.
Yeah, I tried to reach out to your Instagram and it didn't like that.
Yeah, well, I'm old. I have a flip phone.
Oh, that's real. So yeah,
Yeah.
Instagram was like, ain't no flip phones.
Yeah, no, it was funny. The other day, someone was asking me about like, hey, bro, can I like Venmo you $10? And I pulled out my phone. I'm like, bro, there's no apps on here.
Like you got cash or ATM.
Yeah, like no, that's not happening. I don't like when I go to the restaurants and they're like, oh, you got a QR code to scan. I'm like, I'm not scanning that.
They're like, help me, y'all.
For sure. No, I'm not that old, but I do like having this thing, honestly.
I think it's nice. Honestly, the world's crazy. Limit yourself.
Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss.
You got to set boundaries, and like sometimes it makes things difficult, but like it's worth it for your mental well-being.
Definitely. The social media can be the best place ever and the worst place ever.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, like I think it's like crazy that like Instagram lets you like call people, and like I know people who like text me on there instead of like.
They just started a new thing on Instagram that shares your direct location, and and it's like the Snapchat maps but Instagram, and people didn't know that it was turned on. So I just went on Instagram one day and half my friends like direct home addresses were just being leaked on Instagram, and I'm like, hey guys, turn off your location.
Oh man. I could have a whole conversation about all this stuff going on right now, but I'm not going to do that because we're chilling. And I brought that up because you reached out to me via email. And if you have music, please reach out to me, bhdthedj@gmail.com. I play everything on this show. And if you ask nicely, you could even show up.
Yeah, it's pretty chill here, guys.
Yeah, we're chilling. It's 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. You know?
That was the most random time. I was like worried that it was going to be during the day, and you're like, no, at 11 p.m. And I'm like, oh, slay.
Oh yeah, no, like that's one of the things I like about like late night programming. My other show, Rhythms from the Future, is the same way, where it's like very low pressure, and I like that. It's like somebody's going to be tuning in while they're like driving to the bar, or maybe they're like at home or something, but like it's not that serious. But yeah, we do have like a internet like thing too, where you can like listen to like past shows on the internet.
Yeah, I found the website. I've been sharing it on my Instagram because a lot of my fans were like, yo, I want to listen to your stuff. I'm not in Colombia though.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah.
I try to like with this show, like what's really exciting about it, and like I've been pushing for it for a long time, is like I try to get like new local voices on the air that like are sort of not really getting like the sort of exposure that they really need, because like we really need platforms like this and like open mics and stuff like that to like sort of boost artists around here, because like it is difficult.
Definitely. I think the like local scene has been the hardest thing. Like I can have like a social media cult following, whatever, and I can have all these fans in the UK, but like having supporters in your town and like having somewhere you can go and just like perform is like such a thing that I'm trying to like connect with right now.
Yeah, for sure. It's also like funny because it's just like if you did want to do a show in the UK, which would be awesome.
I've thought about it.
Like definitely like do it if you can, because like I have a lot of fun whenever I do shows outside of Colombia, but like it's just like difficult because it's just like I have like a handful of fans that I know are going to show up, but like, is it worth me getting in a plane and flying over there and performing for them?
And changing time zones, changing what side of the road you drive on. That's
yeah.
a lot.
Especially like in the UK, like you're going to be listening to way different music, and I don't know. I'm not going to do any UK jokes now.
That's what I think is crazy too, is like I go on SoundCloud and it will really tell you like where people are listening to your music, and I'm like, this is the vibes in like your country. Okay.
Yeah, and like I really like a lot of like the UK dance music that's coming out right now. I've been a big fan of grime, like UKG, and like I like Pink Pantheress too, and like some of the like artists that are like kind of blending a lot of different styles together. And I feel like London's a really good place to be doing that.
I think Ash Nico is also from London. She's one of like my biggest inspirations too. I really love like how she just like does the visuals and music experimenting.
Yeah, I haven't heard that name in a while. I actually played like Ash Nico a lot when I was DJing at Social Room. Like,
she's got some good stuff. She just came out with the like Smoochies album. That one got like me really inspired. I really liked the like experimental vibe of that one.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, we are going to play a new track from Lady Poetic real quick, and then we will be back next time for another episode of Word Around Town, and I'm still looking for guests, so email me.
Y'all email him. It's so chill here.
I've been busy. If you can't tell from me messing up the music and all that. But we are going to hear We Need Your Art by Lady Poetic. Here we go.
We're living in a culture that sidelines the creative act.
I've been waiting for this one. I've been waiting.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
AOLP blesses with some art.
Now more than ever, we need your art, your paintings, your words, what you scribbled in the dark. Less intimidating and more from your heart. We got enough discriminating, we need you to leave your mark. Now more than ever, we need your art, your paintings, your words, what you scribbled in the dark. Less intimidating and more from your heart. We got enough discriminating, we need you to leave your mark. Which way you facing? Cause over there they hating. Walk with me for just a minute, watch what we making. Crafting with our bare hands, authenticity is not forsaken. Nothing artificial in these creations. I want you to hear my improvement. Join the movement, don't misconstrue it, this is just what we doing. Anything pernicious to our gift says just keep on moving. Graphic artists, singers, producers, you are the future. Originality with a margin for error. Flawed so brilliantly when I look in the mirror. The tiny imperfections in my songs that I hear. See, it's giving me that character, the wearing the flair. Bearing souls and tearing holes into the algorithmic complex. Sharing stolen moments, holding up these fixer projects. Pairing goals while staring down these obstacles and nonsense. Inherently, I'm told it's all a part of the process. Now more than ever, we need your art, your paintings, your words, what you scribbled in the dark. Less intimidating and more from your heart. We got enough discriminating, we need you to leave your mark. Now more than ever, we need your art, your paintings, your words, what you scribbled in the dark. Less intimidating and more from your heart. We got enough discriminating, we need you to leave your mark. Which way you facing? Cause over there they hating. Walk with me for just a minute. Watch what we making. Videos, beats, bars for weeks. All kinds of topics from the stars to the streets. It doesn't have to be the most aesthetically impressive. The delivery and cadence growing greater, no question. When you see the effort at the most, it's suggestive. Patience becomes key and cater to the selective. Now watch us stay grounded and rooted in purpose. You might have to search, but once upon a time they heard of us. Ingenuity will surface. Forgive me as I spit this, you know I get hella nervous. It may be controversial, but not to share it would be doing you a disservice. Hey, hey. Now more than ever, we need your art, your paintings, your words, what you scribbled in the dark. Less intimidating and more from your heart. We got enough discriminating, we need you to leave your mark. Now more than ever, we need your art, your paintings, your words, what you scribbled in the dark. Less intimidating and more from your heart. We got enough discriminating, we need you to leave your mark.
Use your creations to seek the change you want in this world.
Right now, more than ever. Which way you facing? Walk with me for just a minute. Watch what we making. Videos, beats, bars for weeks. All kinds of topics from the stars to the streets. When you see the effort at the most, it's suggestive. Patient becomes key and cater to the selective. Now more than ever, we need your art, your paintings, your words, what you scribbled in the dark. Less intimidating and more from your heart. We got enough discriminating, we need you to leave your mark.
We need your art.
We need your art.
We need your art.
We need your art.
Yes, we do. We need your art here on KOPN, Columbia 89.5 FM. If you're an artist, please email me, bhdthedj@gmail.com. We are winding down this episode of Word Around Town. I'm in the studio right now with Lithoferic.
Hey.
So, anything you want to say to the people before we get on out of here?
Y'all shop my merch. I have really high quality t-shirts. I have vinyls that are limited to only 5, hand numbered. That's so limited, guys. The website is lithoferic.com. It's just my name, LITHAPHERIC.com. And I also have photo shoots up there, full photo shoot archives and information and other interviews about me. So go explore the site and go shop. And then I'm just Lithoferic on everything, all streaming platforms.
Yeah, and definitely listen to the new EP that I wish I could have played.
Yeah, that one's called Graffiti Scars EP.
Yeah.
And then there is an exclusive track on SoundCloud and YouTube if y'all want to get that one. It's called Catch a Vibe.
Catch a Vibe, okay. Well,
maybe I'll play with that one. Maybe that.
Maybe.
I don't know.
With live shows, you can do whatever.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about it.
I might send it then. Y'all might hear some of these in the future.
Yeah. I used to do some rap shows, and one of my homies did a song over this really popular beat, and we could do it live, but that song got taken off SoundCloud so fast. So it's always nice when you can do that. Gotta have the mixtape cuts.
Yeah, gotta have the exclusives too.
Oh, definitely. All right, well, we got a few minutes left, and I think I'm just gonna run it to automation because I'm a little tired. But yeah, any other things you want to tell everyone?
I'm working on a new genre and a new project for 2026. It's gonna be a rock album. If y'all are kind of into that, definitely follow me. Follow me on Instagram so you can kind of see what I look like and the whole vision with it. Again, just Lithoferic on everything. LITHAPHERIC. I think is how I spell it. Yeah. And yeah, just go check me out on social media. Definitely, I would say that so you can get the full visual vibe.
Yeah, and it's definitely a part of the experience. The visuals are very that's definitely something even though you haven't been doing music very long, I can tell that you have the visual aspect and the aesthetic down for doing that kind of stuff. So
everything I do, even my tattoos and piercings, it's all involved in the character and everything. I pretty much just made my body the art, and that's kind of what I did with the music too.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna run it to automation. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a guest. I'm really bad at planning these things.
Y'all email him, please.
Yeah, please. I need the emails because I'm an old man. All right. Goodbye.